Hey, I am so excited, Tom. It is day one today.
We're getting started, Sally. We put a lot of work into this, especially you, but both of us. And I'm really excited to
Oh,
be here with everybody.
oh my gosh, it has been I just have to tell everyone, working with Tom and his wife has been a blast. This has made producing an event like this so incredible. And
Sally,
we're,
this has made COVID tolerable for me. This is
yes,
I didn't know, and I got to be honest. Sally and we've only met face to face in person one time. She came. She was here in Seattle, and we spent time with her. And what I love about this is I've been one of those people that's really dismissive of relationships online. But Sally, this friendship is just powerhouse. It's been such a lot of fun to get to know you.
it has been. And I really feel like the combined power of who we are has been such a perfect marriage in this. So much so, we have 65,000 people at this moment. We know when this goes live, it will be more, right? From around the world. And that was our dream, to have a global summit. It's
I'm just blown away. I mean, 65,000 people. I'm expecting we'll have at least 75, 80,000 people, maybe more.
maybe more. It's not over yet. Yeah, we're just, again, welcoming everyone here and to really enjoy that global aspect. And I wanted to go through a couple of things, housekeeping things, just to make this experience as beautiful as possible for you. And the first one I want to talk about are our reflection guides, because this is something, if you're not used to it, can be very confusing. So it's super important. When you click the link for the reflection guide, it's going to pop open and I'm going to show you, okay? Because you're not done yet. And this is the confusing part. So this is what it's going to look like. We have Lisa's, and there's the box to type in. And you might think, I can go ahead and start typing. No, 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 not yet. Okay, this is the part that took me a while to get, that you have to then, do you see these down here? You have to download it. So you're going to click that and let it download. So do that first, let it download, then start typing in it and save it before you're done. So when you click it open, one more step, download it onto your computer. I just want to make sure that, one time, my first time to use a fillable like that in a course, I typed all of my reflections. I spent like an hour in there. And then I realized I hadn't downloaded it. And so
That's happened
everything
to
I
me
wrote
too,
was,
Sally. It's happened to all of us. You fill out
yeah,
the form online and it all disappears.
it all disappears. So I'm just taking care of my peeps. And then the other thing is text. So I've been online doing business now for 10 years. And this is a common problem I face and you're going to face. If our videos don't play for you, I recommend you try a different browser, because it's interesting that if I have a problem like that, and let's say I'm on Firefox and I move to Chrome, it will play. Or let's say I'm on Chrome and I move to Firefox, it will play. So just try that. If that doesn't solve the problem, clear your cache. If you don't know what that is, it's CACHE, Google it, and then restart your computer. And 9 times out of 10, you're golden. It will work. So I just want to make sure, again, that you're taken care of. And because I know you have 24 hours, you were like, if it's not playing, it's not going to be fun. So those are my top tips. So Tom, can you tell them
Yeah,
about our
yeah. I'm going to
Facebook
talk about
group?
the Facebook group just real quick. Our Facebook group, we've got well over 20,000 people over there. I'd love to have, all 60,000 there. There's already some, like so much discussion going on. It's just amazing. And so many incredible people from all over the world making contact with each other and already discussing some of the really big issues that we're facing right now and the things that we're going to be addressing, over the course of the next week here. So make sure to get over there, make sure to get yourself signed up there. And what you'll find is, at the end of each day, or even right now, you're going to find that there are discussion threads for each of the individual conversations that Sally's having with our presenters. And that's a great place to get together with people who have things to talk about it and want to keep chatting about it and really expand your knowledge and expand your understanding of what these speakers had to say. And so I think that's a really great asset, and I hope everybody takes advantage of that. And then also know that over the course of the week, today, I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live on that Facebook page with Maggie Dent and Sally, of course, both of us are. Sally and I are both going to do it with Maggie Dent, and she is the queen of common sense from down under. And those of you who are not from Australia or New Zealand might not know of her, but she is incredible. She is a
Oh
special
my gosh.
person
Amazing.
in our business, and she is so intelligent, so wise, and funny. Then on Tuesday, we got, Lisa Murphy, who a lot of us know and love. And I can't wait to have a three-way conversation with Sally and her. And then Keisha Reed, my dear friend Keisha, who runs a school. She's like a lot of you. She's somebody who, she owns and operates her own program, and it's really incredible. I sometimes think that she is the one carrying the torch for Bev Boz almost better than anyone else out there.
Oh my
And if
gosh.
you don't know who Bev is, look her up, because Keisha is really somebody special. And then, on Thursday, we have a surprise guest joining us. So please, come and see. We're got to tease things a little bit there. And then on Friday, we're going to have a kind of closing ceremony where we can put on our little pretend graduation hats and all that kind of stuff. No, actually, it's not a ceremony, just kind of a closing video where we're going to kind of sum some things up and not say goodbye to you, but to talk to you about how we keep this going and keep this alive. Because what we're hoping, Sally, and I know that we've talked about this all along, is, this, for some of us, maybe this just seems like a regular old conference and coming, but we really want to start something. This is a moment in time when we shouldn't just be thinking about, in my view, a new normal. We should be talking about a new, better normal. And what does that mean? And I think over the course of the next 5 days, there's so much information here about how we could make a new, better normal for young children. And there's no better time than right now to start doing it.
I love that. And I have to tell you, I have to let people know what I'm on the edge of my seat about. Is that it's kind of like as you get closer to the event, you start like, okay, I'm going to add this, I'm going to add that, and we're going to do this. And so we have 7 additional trainings in the all access pass. So for those of you on the fence about it, I want to let you know, like, this is huge. Curiosity Approach is presenting what it was like to reopen their nurseries. They actually take us into their nursery, show us pictures of what they did, how they dealt with it. We have Diane Cashin and her crew showing us environment as the third teacher, rethinking responsive spaces in the time of COVID. That is a webinar that she has put on that sold out 4 times. And it's, people paid to see it, and we have it as a bonus. I'm like people got to know this. And all of this has just happened. And then we have Tom's, it is like the epic episode from the 2017 summer conference that Fairy Dust put on that we're still talking about. And it's speaking with children so they can think. And there was just no way after my interview with you that I could not include that as a bonus, because it's so full of goodness.
Yeah, during that conversation, you gave me time to talk about just the tip of that iceberg. So I'm glad we're going to get to share the rest of it with everyone.
Yeah, oh my gosh, it's incredible. Then we have Susan Wright, who we had a conversation with about reimagining what our teaching practice is going to look like going back in the classroom. Deep, reflective, wonderful, things to consider. I'm putting in my masterclass a compass for navigating the new territory. And we have a little directors or leadership corner where we have 2 sessions specially designed for leadership from, amazing leaders like Susan McDonald. So I'm like, who knows what will be in there tomorrow?
Kelly, it's a whole other conference right there.
But, it's like really thinking about what that All Access Pass really helps us fund what it costs to put this on. And it, we're paying our speakers, we're really rolling out the red carpet, making sure everything's just right. And for those people who help fund this by buying those passes, I'm rolling out the red carpet.
Thank you so much too for helping us that way.
Yeah,
this has been a lot of work, and it was just a big, it was a gamble on our part but we felt like it needed to happen, right, Sally? And
well, I would do it any day of the week to provide this for our colleagues.
Yeah, well, I'd do it any day of the week to work with you. So there we go.
Amen. Yes. Well, we're so excited. With no further ado, go below here and start enjoying the powerhouse conversations. It's incredible.